Can you hear me? All right. So a few weeks ago, I told Margot that planning a wedding wasn't actually that hard. I could do it. So I'm sure many of you are familiar with the Margot dagger eyes I was quickly met with. So it's really a miracle I'm here today, let alone with a microphone and no time limit. In all seriousness, it's clear a lot of time and effort went into planning this weekend. As many of you know, being the center of attention is not my friend Sam's preferred role. So tonight is really a lineup of all of Sam's favorites. Being the star of the show, dancing, photos, and showing affection in front of large groups of people. But let's be clear. Just because Sam isn't often in the spotlight does not mean he is a passive person. Sam's actually a bit of an operative, often working behind the scenes to make something happen the way he wants. Many here will agree. A good example of this was early on in Sam and Margot's relationship. Sam was elected to a coveted position in our fraternity to oversee the annual philanthropy event. For those of you who didn't attend the University of Richmond, this involved a week of all the sororities competing in a series of events to win a party, some prize, with our fraternity at the end of the week. At the time, we were under significant pressure from all the sororities after multiple accusations of rigging the event in favor of our preferred sorority. Naturally, Sam, with a new girlfriend he was trying to impress in one of the sororities, was the perfect unbiased person to oversee the program. After a week of ensuring a fair and transparent process, where the sororities earned points would be counted honestly and equally, it came time to announce the winner. So Sam carefully crafted the announcement. It read, "After tallying the votes, not earned points, votes." As you can imagine, they were immediately met with the wrath of the entire Richmond sorority community. Furious, the winner was determined by a vote of the fraternity and not honestly scored. After an audit, Margot's sorority did not win that year. Fortunately for all of us, there were many other times where Sam's behind-the-scenes deal-making led to more favorable outcomes to win over Margot, and the rest is history. Another one of my favorite traits of Sam, and Abby mentioned this last night, that's not it, is how intensely loyal and protective he is to everyone around him, especially Margot. This became very evident at a weekend in West Virginia during college. Some of us in this room had decided to keep the party going late into the night, but Margot wanted to go to bed. After multiple requests from Sam to turn off the music, we didn't listen. That changed when the speaker suddenly went out, the lights went on, and Sam, in his boxers and hair in a mess, ripped into us at a volume I never knew possible. The party ended shortly after that. As I mentioned, Sam doesn't seek the spotlight, and the same can be said for Margot. They're both incredibly humble, but I'm so glad we have this opportunity to give them the spotlight and celebrate the two of them. I know I speak for both Sam and Margot's friends when I say the two of them are on the top of everyone's list of people to call if something goes wrong or help is needed. They're two of the most loyal friends and people I know to each other, their families, and their friends. You couldn't ask for better people to have in your corner. Last night, Mrs. Wheeler gave an amazing speech where she emphasized the importance of cheerleaders in life. So Sam and Margot, I hope you know that you always have a cheerleader in me and everyone here for the rest of your life, because we all know you'll always be there for us. Congrats, Sam and Margot.